Hey there, Brady here with your daily tennis lesson. So we're looking at technique for the swing volley on the forehand side here. So a couple things I want to walk us through. The first idea is recognition. I think it's such a common issue with the swing volley, just not to recognize when is the right time to hit this shot. So let's go through this real quick. So if I'm back at the baseline, hit a pretty good shot to the corner. Mark, I'm going to send you into the backhand corner here with some topspin. And here he goes. And there's this floater, and I wait for it to come back and bounce. Couple things wrong with this. One, I had to back up. And two, Mark had all sorts of time as I let this floater come to get back in the middle of the court and reset in the rally. So that's for sure an opportunity lost for me there. So Mark, go back to where you were real quick. So he's stretched out to his backhand. I've hit topspin. His racket angle's telling me something's popping up. So the first thing I want to do with recognition is just, see the racket angle and know that the ball's got to float. Now my brain is clicked in to thinking, okay, this is a good chance to come up and possibly have a swing volley opportunity. That's first. We can't just hope that this shot happens. It won't ever come. Footwork. Once I've recognized that that ball's coming, it's pretty common, I think it's a mistake, to just say, well, he's going to float it, and players start sprinting in. We got to remember, if he's a decent player over there, just because he showed a little open racket angle doesn't mean it's always a floater. So what you don't want to do, seeing that, is just start charging in looking for that ball, because now you are in no man's land. He hasn't struck the shot yet, and if he pulls off maybe a carving slice, a slice up the line, we could get exposed. Okay, so the play with the footwork is really just to advance up to the baseline from this little deeper position, and then right around the baseline's where this split step is going to occur. Okay, I've recognized I think it's probably going to be a swing volley opportunity. I play up, and now I split, and if it does float, I don't have a lot of distance to go before I'm kind of in this target swing volley area, which would really be no man's land. Once in a while, I might go a little farther in, but if that's the case, I generally switch to just a standard move through volley as I get near the service line. These swing volleys are going to occur more in no man's land. Okay, so off of that split step, what you want to do is load up the way you would like a standard forehand. So I'll come up and I'll set the open stance. The ball's going to be up. I'm setting open stance. Racket is in a full loop for prep. Okay, we want to hit this ball big. So set the legs in a wide kind of open stance. I love the idea that I'm kind of running through a game of hopscotch, keeping a straight line, and then as I like the spot, let those feet separate, land in two squares in hopscotch, and now your legs are really, really ready to help push you off into a big stroke. Okay? Now, point of contact is really key for this shot. As I'm swinging to the ball with a standard forehand, generally my strike zone's around my waist when I'm hitting at the baseline. For a swing volley, we want some built-in net clearance. All right, so somewhere between my rib cage and my shoulder is a much better opportunity for me to hit an aggressive forehand from no man's land and have this built-in net clearance where I'm not having to work the ball too much over the top of the tape. I generally want to hit my swing volley more through the court than up and over the net. So be looking for a point of contact on this swing volley a little bit higher than you would back here at the baseline. Rib cage to shoulder, I think, is a really, really good spot to start to target that ball. All right, so there's a ton of info. Recognize what the opponent's situation is. Is the racket angle open? Advance up a little bit. Take that split step as you start to see this ball in play. Come up. Hopscotch idea, load the legs, point of contact a little higher than we would play at the baseline, ton of racket speed, really fun shot. I love this shot because you just get to unload and then let that follow through, just kind of come to a natural resting position at the end. All right, so Mark, without further ado, float a couple up. Let's see this swing volley. Oh, I love that shot. Here we go, coming again. One more. All right, super fun shot. Obviously it takes some confidence, but the confidence will come seeing that ball go in. So you guys have to try this shot. Go out and practice this shot. Try to follow those steps I gave you with recognition, position, all that good info, and then get out there and in your practice sessions, don't be afraid of stepping up and taking some big swings at this ball, because if you're not seeing it go in practice, I really don't see a way where you're going to then trust it in match play. All right, so that's all I got for you today. Hope that was super helpful. Please click like below this video, and if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please do so. As well as check down below me in the description of this video, you'll find the link to 3 free courses that Mark and I have put together. I think you'll find those very helpful as well. All right, so until next time, be well, and we'll see you soon at Daily Tennis Lesson.